Weather's going to get interesting over the Midwest, Northern Plains, and the Ohio Valley throughout this week. As you can see, we do have a slight risk here over North Dakota, South Dakota here. Then we have a marginal risk around that for the same areas, but we also have Nebraska in there as well. Then we have another marginal risk for Illinois, Wisconsin, Iowa, Indiana, and Kentucky, parts in southwestern Ohio. We really do not know if we are going to get an upgrade and when that will be. Also, where it will be at. We do not know if the storms are supposed to be north, south. We really don't know any of that yet. The tornado risk, 2% risk here for Monday. Not very high, but as I said earlier, we don't know where it's supposed to be at. The wind risk, we have a 15% wind risk here. The exact same spot as the slight risk was, and then we have another 5% around that, then some more 5%. The hail risk, we have a hatched area actually, and that is a 2-inch diameter hail. We have a 15% for that and 25 miles of a point. So here we go into the NAM model here. As you can see, this is for Thursday. Oh, that's wrong time frame. Anyways, this is Sunday night. Here we go. We have this is Monday morning here. Is mainly just cooling, but the Midwest and everywhere really is going to start to cool down on Monday, especially the areas where we're supposed to mainly get it. But then, as you can see, that heat kicks right back up here again, and it just explodes. As right now we're on Monday, 9 p.m., and the heat just explodes down south. This is where then now it goes back in, but then as we go into Tuesday, here we go. Into Tuesday, right here, the heat is very high, but we really don't know where that's supposed to be again on Tuesday. This is actually Wednesday here, but Tuesday it could be anywhere here. This is the heat and indexes are in the hundreds here for the temperatures, and in the Midwest it's mainly just in the 80s, but we also got some 90s here in the Northern Plains, and it's still some even in the 70s in the Ohio Valley here. If you go into the HRRR model, you can see when these storms are going to happen. This is Monday later at 7 a.m. As you can see, the storms definitely roll into western Illinois and are in Iowa here. But then once the atmosphere gets more unstable here, they will start to kind of join together, and you got lots of hail here for this storm. And now they're really not more of a clump, it's like a big ball, and it moves into Chicago area, into Indiana, and now it just straightens out into a line here out in front of the storm with some more scattered storms on the south. But we do here have some other storm complexes on the other side of the storm as well. Here, we do have some other storm complexes on the western side of it. Let me get back. Yes, we do have some on the western side of that cell, right, of the big storm. Right behind it, we do have some other storms moving into the northern Illinois here. The HRRR model is showing them just to weaken before they get in. So not much for northern Illinois, but we do have, in southern Wisconsin, we do have a little bit of rain that could impact, but then it fires right back up again. We can see northern Illinois got some more cells coming in here. This is at Monday night around 9. Just got some rain throughout here we go. Now we're at Tuesday, but that's really most of the weather. But as you can see, if we go into the NAM model here and check out the humidity, this is supposed to be pretty humid right here this is for Sunday night. But if we go into Monday here, ooh, that is very hot here. You're humid, also hot. We got 96 here, northern Illinois. Then we got in Chicago area, 95, 98 in Gary area. It's hot and humid. Keep saying hot. Then Milwaukee in the 80s, and then just out west here, look at that. That's in the teens. Whew. But it's very humid, which is good for storm development here. We do want to check one thing though. We do want to check the CAPE here. If we check the mix level CAPE here, it is pretty high. So as you can see, if we go into Monday here, this is Monday about 6 p.m. here in Monday. It's really in the 3000s here. You can see the line moving up, and this is mainly where here we got 2000s here in southern Illinois, and then it just pushes through. Look at that right there. That's almost 4,000. 5,000, and then up here in our friends in Nebraska, they've got almost 5,000 here, but that's definitely a lot of storm energy for Monday. Yeah, and then if we want to check into Tuesday here, it's mainly, I would think about the south here, because that's where the main CAPE levels are. It's very high, and if we check right here, as you can see, let load in here, the CAPE is in 5,289. Wow. The shear is in 26, so the wind shear is very low. I wouldn't rule out that though, so that's pretty bad. That's the SRH. The shear is super low, 6 wind shear. Wow, that's not good at all for severe weather here, but that should be fine. Hopefully with our storm energy kicking it in, then yeah, this is good. Okay, so now let's check the shear for this time. The wind shear here, if we go to Tuesday evening, we can see around 9. This is when the storms start to fire up. Look at that. 60, we got almost 70 knots. 71 knots right there, but that's very good for that. And then at midnight and Wednesday, it just starts to weaken more, which we're not expecting any storms then, mainly around the 8, 9, 10 o'clock hours when we're expecting the main storms, and some more tornadoes is when could hit.